Hello and welcome to my channel, you beautiful people. As you probably read the title, you can probably see that I will be doing a video about Stray Kids members' best and worst eras. Small disclaimer, this is just my opinion and you do not have to agree with it, but please let me know your opinions in the comments. Let's get started. Honestly, I loved Chan in the IMU era. I think that he fits that classy but dark kind of concept so well. All of his fancoms are absolutely smacking and I refuse to believe otherwise. I loved him in IMU and Get Cool. I think this entire album really was just made for him and his look. Also, his sweet voice melts my heart throughout the entire song IMU. He is honestly just such a cutie. I don't even see how anyone could ever sleep on talent like that. What can I say? I'm a sucker for Bang Chan. As for Chan's worst era, I am gonna have to go with District 9. Not that he was bad in that era or anything, but I just don't think that this concept fits well with his look or vibes. But I will say his vocals in the chorus are quite nice. LMAO. I really think that My Pace was Woojin's best era, but it's mostly for voices because I think that song fits Woojin so incredibly well it's not even funny. That song was made for a vocal legend and Kim Woojin fits the role perfectly. I did have a bit of trouble picking between this era and IMU both for the vocal aspect, but in the end I think that Voices, Insomnia, MIA, etc. are all the bomb.com for Woojin. I think that Elevator was the worst era for Woojin. It was really good for him vocally and it showed off his skills in that area, but I think that dance-wise he has improved a lot. And I also wasn't the biggest fan of his lighter hair like that. Let's be 100% real here. You are just fucking lying to yourself if you do not think that Mirror was Minho's best era. That man went off that comeback like during the entire album. All of the stages, the phantoms, everything was absolutely perfect. I swear that dude bent Mirror over his knee and made it his bitch. I mean, how perfect he is for the center in that first chorus. His dancing skills are, just imagine being that good at everything you do. And yes, I'm also a sucker for Lee Know. Honestly, I just picked My Pace because of the hair. I prefer bowl cut Lee Know over forehead Lee Know. I also picked it because of how little lines he got like. He always gets not many lines I feel like, but My Pace is the worst in my opinion. I would rather him get one long line than a few short ones like in My Pace. So for Changbin, I actually had a hard time deciding between Side Effects and Mirror for Victory song, but in the end went with Side Effects. I really just feel like the music itself fits Changbin so much better than Mirror, and I love him in that dark.
I love that.
Grungy look. He honestly is looking so good this comeback. Jisung better watch out because baby Changbin is coming for his spot as my bias LMAO. Honestly, I think Changbin was poppin' as hell in District 9. I just have to pick something LMAO. It's not the worst, it's just my least favorite. Also love his undercut. Hyunjin obviously just killed it for me in Mirror. I think that his dance style goes really well with the choreography and his look was amazing. Like Hyunjin stands How We Doing. I really loved his lighter hair and how it was parted. Seriously, if Minho hadn't already bent this era over, Hyunjin would've. I only picked Elevator as his worst because he still looked so young. Like he hadn't really grown into himself and figured out who he was yet. Obviously IN looked very small as well, but he is the youngest. He's supposed to look that way, you know. Yeah, okay, probably not. I really miss him getting longer rap parts like he did in Hellevator. I loved Han in My Pace. I just feel like we got to know a lot more about him as a person outside of the music part during the era, and he really showed his true colors through his rap and look. He was also looking so incredibly good with that blonde hair, yes please. I think that the concept style of My Pace fits Jisung and his voice really well. I also really love Han in Hellevator and how authentic he looked, and his vocals in the chorus blesses my ears every time I hear. I stan a vocal Jisung, okay please. I just feel like he has improved so much more every time as they come back, so that makes Hellevator my least favorite for him.
변한다 백날 외쳐댔던 내가 왜 주변 상황 따라 수도 없이 변하고 있는 걸까.
Felix is seriously just rocking my world this comeback. He is doing so good and I'm so beyond proud of our Lixie. Someone please help, I am sad, okay. He is so pretty and handsome and his deep voice is really shining through. Please everyone give him all of the support in the world, OMG. Of course Felix was great this era. He just doesn't stick out to me as much in this era as he does in all the others is all. I really loved him in I Am You, I promise I just have to pick one, okay. Soonmin really is just so good in side effects. It's just that simple. I love how the song really brings out the best in Soonmin's voice in my opinion, and from the first time I watched the video he really stood out to me in a way that he unfortunately hasn't before, in all honesty. Obviously I love our dandy boy so much, but usually I see Hyunjin or Chan first, but this time it was Soonmin. Honestly it was a pleasant change. I'm so unbelievably proud of all the work he has put in. I'm really not sure why, but for me Soonmin just didn't stand out as much in My Pace. I don't think his personality or stage appearance much fits a concept like My Pace like it does Side Effects or I Am You, on my opinion. I really loved Jongin in Mirror. He was seriously so good and he stood out so much in my opinion. It was the first comeback, he had dyed his hair completely different and he had gotten his braces off. I loved to see that contrast between how he used to be and look to how he is now. It is so cool to see him grow up, which probably sounds weird, okay sorry. Jongin just seriously got like 0 lines in Hellevator, which bothers me so much because I love his sweet little voice and it is so cute. I'm big sad, okay. I think everything else was good for him, but WTH. Okay, so that is all for now. This video honestly took me a lot longer than I would have thought to make, so I really hope I don't get copyrighted because I really don't know how to avoid that yet, what the hell, but I'm going to try my best, okay. Please subscribe for more content like this and comment some other video ideas you might want me to do. Thank you so much for watching and I love and appreciate every one of you, mwah. Also, please stream Side Effects. It's golden, I promise.